Hi everyone, this is Natasha and I'm going to share with you the Your Paper Pantry March 2012 submissions for the ATC group, and the theme was warm tropics and the color challenge was blues and teals. So you could use other colors, but you needed to incorporate blue and teal or turquoise somehow into your cards. And let me tell you, having them, we had 5 groups of 10 participants, so this was a really big swap, or at least it's the biggest one I think I've hosted. Everyone's cards just look fabulous together, and I think primarily because of the same color tones. So I'm going to share with you, and I did turn my overhead light on, hopefully in the hopes that you're not getting much of a glare. Okay, there we go. I turned off the other one as well, or turned it down, because I'm going to leave them in their plastic bags because some of them have a lot of glitter and sand. You'll just see, they're gorgeous. So this one is from Patricia, and I think Patricia participated in a couple of different groups, and she has an embossed background and aloha stamped, lots of glittery edged flowers. She even included a stick pin, little margarita drink, just really dimensional, lots of texture, very nice. This one is from Sophia Castillo, and she cut out all these layered flowers. I love these leaves. Leaves and Fantasy Island and these itty bitty teeny tiny little flowers. And Fantasy Island, for those of you who are too young to remember, was actually I think it was an ABC show. I know it was Aaron Spelling's, one of his TV shows, and it had the famous Tattoo who used to do the plane. At the moment I saw that, that's the memories that flooded back to me of being a kid and watching that. So thank you, Sophia, for reminding me of that, and really, really pretty. And just have to remember that these are all hand glued on, so there's a lot of detail, and everyone did a fabulous job. These are from Eileen, and I think she was in 2 groups. Well, you'll see. And she has this cute little dangle charm. Look at that, she put it on an eyelet. And I think this is the Tropical Travelogue from Graphic 45 on one of the stamps. I had actually used that on the swaps home discussion page as inspiration, so I think some people actually did use them in their cards, which is great. And there's dimensional little fishy, which has been textured, and little, oh, look at that, mother of pearl. So there's lots and lots of detail, and the back is also the Graphic 45 paper. Just beautiful, and they all go so well together. This one is from Sharon Markowski, and her YouTube is Only Me Sharon. Actually, I don't know if there are, and if there are, I'm so sorry that I forgot to mention them, but no, I guess there weren't YouTube channels listed. This one has a lot of dimension and texture. I think there's stickles in form of bubbles, and there's little, maybe it's this way, yeah, little fishies, and look, little fish bubbles are little bling, and some really pretty color turquoise flowers. And again, I think the background paper is the Graphic 45's Tropical Travelogue. I just love these excuse me, silver embellishments. Very pretty, Sharon. This one is from Lori Doyle, and she has a dimensional pop dotted stamped little seahorse and the paradise, and underneath the paradise she has some like jute trim, which adds a lot of texture, and there's textured like a coral reef or sand dune with some conch shells and starfish, and the background is iridescent blue paper. Really pretty. So that was Lori's. This one's mine, and for those of you who may have already seen the video, oh, sorry, I have it. There's my information. And I use business cards to make it quicker for me to label things. This one is from Jill, and Jill used Tropical Travelogue, and look at these little flowers that focus, the little flowers that I believe she molded. And actually, now that I think of it, she included a little baggie full of goodies for me. Thank you, Jill. I'm totally going to make something with these. They're so cool. And they're really, really light. Like, you would think that they would be heavy, but they're not. They're so stinking cute. They're really teeny tiny. Again, beautiful colors, and because there was the same color theme, everything looks really nice together. Oh, and Jill is Stampira on YouTube, that I know by heart. This one's from Sarah Saga, and she used a really cute idea. She used foam to create depth and covered it. So there's 3-dimension, and there's all sorts of little bobbly things inside, including, I think, some of those microbeads, but they're super staticky, so watch what happens. You move them with your finger. It's almost like an Etch-a-Sketch. Or those, oh, those, those bald heads that you could put hair on, or a beard. That's so funny. You know those toys. So this is really a really interactive one. This just happens. These are my sets. But I think that the images all different inside, and they're dimensional. And I have the little dolphin, and I think there were some octopi and different things, and really pretty 1/4 inch. I think this is from Scrapbook. I could be wrong. I love this glittery trim. If I could find that in bulk, in wholesale, I would totally have it. And then last but not least for this group is Janet, Janet Weed. And she always has the most intricately dimensional cards. I actually have to open this one to show you that she hand cut each and every one of these. Look at those. Just beautiful. And the butterflies are all dimensional. And remember, she made 10 of these. And each one of these are colored in. It's just beautiful. I love everyone's work, but I just think that I wish I knew of Janet's YouTube. I can't remember it. If I do remember it, I'll put up on the screen. So the other thing that Janet does that impresses me to no end is she makes the most spectacular cards. So much so that I have a separate section in my card bin just of her cards that she has sent me, because I keep them for inspiration. So thank you, Janet. And so this is group 1, and thank you everyone did follow through. Group 2, however, did have a couple of missing people, so let me just make sure that I have, yeah, this is group 2. And if I haven't warned you already, this video is going to be a little long. I hope you grabbed a snack and a drink. Okay, so group 2, this is from Sarah Saga, and Sarah participates in every single one of the groups on a monthly basis. She has some really cute epoxy fishes, and love these little glass baubles, which look like bubbles. And then there's also texture and embossing. So she has Life's a Beach on there, so that's Sarah's. This one's from Sophia. She also participated in 2 groups, and I believe she cut this either with a slice or a Cricut, because look at how intricate these are. I'm going to guess slice, because I've tried to cut thin things like this with my Cricut and kind of unsuccessfully. So Sophia, you'll have to share with us. And the little seahorse is double layered, and the inside, as you can see, the little yellow has some glitter glue on it. It's very pretty. This one is from Denise, and let's see if she has, no, she has a blogspot. Denise, there's her blogspot address. But she has, I think these are, maybe if I pull it out, it might be easier. I'm not sure what she used, but it's really, really dimensional. Maybe it is just regular sand, although it looks really, really nice. Really nice composition. And I think these are Fisker's. I have some of these, and I can't remember what they're called, but they're perfect little splotch thing. That's so cool. Really well done. And each of the wave layers are a separate layer, and then she has a little fishy popped up in the sun. And the sun is embossed. I think it's like the puffy embossing. So very like pretty. So really nicely composed. The whole image. Palm tree with little coconuts. This one is from Samantha Davis, and I think she participated in 2 groups as well. And she has, well, kind of like a beach babe in her bikini, and she even glittered up the bikini, which is really cute. Love the color combinations. Whenever I pick the color challenges for the group for the month, I kind of challenge myself as well, because sometimes those are colors that I don't ordinarily use together, which is a good thing for me. So this one is from Rosie Cooper. Rosie Cooper 1261 on YouTube. And she even, I think this is Linda Stam Gang on the back. And she has a collaged image of, and I think these are stickers she used. Brilliant use of stickers. Little sun beach chair, starfish, and a yummy summer drink. So very pretty. This one is from Joyce, and Joyce participated in 2 groups and actually sent in enough for 5. I'm not really sure how it happened. There might have been a glitch the day that she it's my fault, Joyce, so I'm so sorry. I will try and make it up to you. I actually used some of her one of her additional set of cards as an angel swapper. And I don't think I have that one out, so I might have to amend that to this group. But she has this beautiful beach scene, and I love this pebble. And she attached both images with twine and layered it between the 2 layers of paper. And I think this is also graphic 45s. The image looks familiar, maybe a 12 by 12, because I have a 8 by 8, so the scale's a little smaller. So I think that's the tropical travelogue. So that's from Joyce, and again, a big apology to Joyce. Oh, do I have 2 of the same card here? Oh, that's right. Patricia was in 2 swaps in 2 groups, so you saw her card in group 1. And it's a similarly designed card, so Surf's up, and then this is mine for group 2. So I'm going to stop here, and I'll be back with the rest of the cards, including Joyce's Angel Swap set for group 2. We missed 2 participants. I did not receive their cards, so I used one of Joyce's as a swap, so everyone in group 2 is going to receive one of their cards back, and it'll be short 1 card, so you'll be getting 8 plus 1 of yours back. So I'll be right back with the rest of the cards. Okay, I'm back with the additional cards that I swiped from Joyce's package. I will make it up to you. I have a little something going to you. So I pulled out this fabulous mermaid. Because this kind of, well, minus the fishtail, this is kind of what I look like in the morning. My hair's all over the place. It's not golden locks. I mean, I'm a redhead, or at least for the moment. But I can totally relate to this wild look. Look at this fabulous dimension that she built in with seed beads and those micro beads. Really cool. And I think she might have used Glimmer Glam on the back. Joyce, you'll have to share with us. So that's, and I grabbed this from group 3 from her. And then last but not least, I grabbed this one, which was from group 5. And I just loved all the fiber use and the embossed shells. So beautiful. And then she also included a little nifty gifty package for me. And thank you so much. Totally not necessary, but really appreciated. Really cool stamp. Which is really cool because I have a postcard swap that I'm doing. So this is, I think I'm going to use this on my postcards. And then she made me these pretty flowers. Look at those. Really dainty and nicely dimensioned. And she included some Kaiser Craft rhinestones in this pretty seafoam blue. and a package of flower sequins, which I have to say I love these, and these are in the primary from Doodlebug Design. So thank you so much. That was entirety of group 2. So now let me put that aside and show you group 3, which I have them in order. Okay, so this is group 3. This really brilliantly colored one, like tropics with some, what I'm assuming looks like coral stapled on, is from Sarah Saga. I think these are paper napkins that she used decoupaged on. Really cool. This one is from Jamie. There's no YouTube channel, but she has a drink glass with a pretty flower. And again, I love the sand techniques you girls used with palm trees in the back. Without life's chaos, there would be no paradise. So true. And then this one is from Kim Dunson, and she is moscrap.com, and YouTube is moscrap, M-O-E-S-C-R-A-P, and she has a collaged paper piece, collaged textured background with a dolphin, and it's nicely glittered around the edges. Very pretty. Then this one is from Samantha Davis, and she has hula girls with really nice chunky glitter on the outside. There you go. If I had stopped moving, I would yeah, there's no YouTube channel listed. And thank you for putting these in an envelope, because then the glitter will stay intact. I'm always covered in glitter anyway, so I guess I don't mind. This one is from Lorraine, and she has this luscious drink. Who wouldn't want to be seaside having one of these? Really pretty flowers with some seed beads in the middle. Let's take a day off. Health days, that's what they should be called. Very pretty. Then this one is from Tilly, and she has dimensional little crab and the chair, and look at all the little fussy cutting that she did. Tiny little flip-flops and practically microscopic little starfish. It's a nice little image. Everybody would want to relax. Glitter paper in the background. Very pretty. This one is from Raquel. I don't see a YouTube, but look at the amount of chunky sand and beach glass and seashells she has with stamping in the background that's shimmery. Very pretty. I love these. I think these are Inkadinka Inchi stamps. She'll have to let us know when she'll comment in the video. This one is from Mona. And look at the little footprints in the sand. Such a cute idea. Is that a die that you have, or are those stickers? Because look at the palm tree has wood grain in it. Again, really nice, nicely laid out scene with pretty tropical flowers, getaway. And I think she used sandpaper as the background here, torn. Really good idea. With painted on background. And then this one's mine from the group. And this one is from Brittany. And she used a really nice layered image of, I think it's a koi island adventure. And the background paper she used, I think, is Graphic 45's Tropical Travelogue. So that's group 3, and I'll be back with group 4 and 5 in a sec. Okay, this is group 3. And this first one is this really cute little bicycle pocket. I think this is from Barbara. Yep, Barbara Henry. And she has this really pretty collaged image and a white embossed seahorse. I think that's the Stamper's Best seahorse, if I'm correct. I just love the detail in it. And actually this embossing makes it feel a little bit like that King Company Que Sera Sera, there's a page that has this really funky embossing, and that's what that feels like. And I love how you added the crown to the seahorse. Beautiful images, really nicely. Make waves. And then she has this cute little pocket life cycle, so cute. So that was from Barbara. This one I think is from Tina. Yeah. And she has an adorable little penguin. Holidays. So cute. With little iridescent stickers of the fishies and bubbles and waves, and he's really cute. My sister's sorority mascot was a little penguin, so I always notice penguins. It's kind of funny. Funny how your brain kind of works, or my brain works. These are from Cynthia, and her YouTube is Kinikia 91761. It got a little cut off, but I think the rest of them are. And she has this beautiful collage of images with some of that faux bling trim and beautiful Hawaiian glamour girl. And she sent Hawaiian macadamia nut chocolates, and I have to tell you, it's empty, right? But these were consumed before my juice fast, just so you guys know. I'm being honest, and I did share it with my husband. He had half and I had half, and I'm keeping the box, so there you go. You see it. I'm gonna make something with this. It's just too cute to pass up, so I kept a little box. So thank you so much, Cynthia. That was very sweet of you to share your yummies. And then this one is from Sarah, and she found this beautiful vintage image of a siren, sea siren. Ooh, focus, focus. Okay, with these tiny little starfish, really glittery starfish, a little flower, very pretty. Again, the color combinations are just beautiful. This one is from Stephanie. And I think this is the Tim Holtz dress die. And she stamped and embossed. It's a luau, and look, she made a little lei out of tiny little flowers, all strung up. Really cool, and they all vary just a little slightly with the different pattern papers, but they're all the same color theme, so very pretty. Thank you for those. And I think this is Dana's. I haven't even unpacked yet. And Dana is Dana1214 on YouTube. That I do know off the top of my head. Wow, there we go. And she recycled playing cards. It's a great idea, because that's kind of, I think, how ATCs started. Wish you were here. Look at this. She put a huge shell, and there's a little glitter embossed birdie and some glitter glue. Really cool. Great idea to use the cards. Thank you, Dana. And then this is from Brittany. And I know that Brittany's cards are slightly larger. I think this might have been her first swap, and she did use the Graphic 45's Tropical Travelogue paper. Very pretty. She glittered a lot of the imagery on here. And I love these cards. This is definitely from the 12 by 12 stack. So that was really nice. And then this one is from Sandra, and her YouTube is To Inspire Art. To Inspire Art. And she has a lot of textural and dimension. It looks like it was embossed and painted and shimmered, and stickers on top of it. And look at this little three-dimensional treasure chest with some of its jewels spilling out. I'd go diving if I could look for that. Really, a lot of depth in that. And this one is from Trisha D'Agostino. Her YouTube is Floating Fairy. Yeah, Floating Fairy. There you go. And she has the floating fairy image on the back. And on the front, I think this is a Cuttlebug folder from the Asian set. And look at the little crab. He's all dimensional and I think embossed. A couple little shells. Really pretty. She's got coral reef going on. It's in a little envelope with some fishies and starfish on it. And then the last one is mine from group 4. And then last, but certainly not least, is group 5. Okay, so I think this is Sarah's. Yep. And she has lots of dimension. I think she used the thick medium. And look at those adorable little flip-flops. I circumstantially got the purple one. I didn't even plan on it, but I love them. Look at the little teal in it. She has clouds, fun in the sun, lots of dimension. And this is from Cynthia Soto. She was in 2 groups. Love the hula girl. Look at all the fussy cutting. Some faux bling. Oh, if I stop moving, then it would focus. There you go, see? Very pretty. This one is from, look at that. Oh, big fish with little tiny bling. This one is from Linda. And Linda also sent me, oh, I put it in a safe place. I can't reach it. She sent me a ATC card holder, which is fabulous. If I can get my hands on it, I will take a picture and I will include it on my blog post. And I'll also post a picture of it on YPP. And I'll include links in the description below. But look at these gorgeous flamingos. I hope that you cut this out of with a machine. And look, for sand, she used cork. That was brilliant. I have a sheet of cork somewhere. I don't know why I always forget to use it. And she used gauze here. So cool, colored up. Life is so much easier with a friend by your side. That's very true. Very pretty. And she also used the graphic 45s on Tropical Travelogue. She made a little pocket out of a little stamp. And the gauze is a little belly band on the back. So very pretty. With some little glassine envelope. So that was from Linda. And this is, I think, from, who's this? Nim. And look at this tiny little silver flip-flop. So cute. Great image of a little Vespa riding girl on the beach. I can totally do that. I would love to do that. And look at this dainty little trim. Very pretty. Nice, very nice scale. Very pretty in the little envelope. And that came all the way from Ireland. This one's from Judy. Expressions by Judy, and she has surf and sun. And these are little epoxies and great chair, beach chair, a little crab and birdie. Lots of dimension on dimensionals. Very pretty. And this one I haven't even opened yet, so I'll get a chance to see it for the first time. Wow. This one's from Colleen. Look how beautiful that is. All that layering. And she also used the graphic 45's Tropical Travelogue. Tropical Travelogue. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say that. Great use of the little tag page where there's a little tag she cut out. And there's little pearls and some embossing on a tiny little, see that? Little seashell. Very pretty. Tropical. Great job. I love these glassine, and there's her little signature stamp. Glassine envelopes. It's like wax paper. It's really cool. And then this one is from Vanessa Smith. She created a little pocket in the back to put her information in. And look at that monochromatic use of teal and blue. It's really cool. She has some netting and some pebbles and flowers. Also use of Tropical Travelogue paper. That's all been like waves, and there's the fish in the background. Swirl that's been glittered. Very nice. Beautiful colors. This one is from Lynn. And Lynn made a little raffia, like a hula hoop, like a hula skirt. I don't know why I was having such a hard time. And again, this is a graphic 45's Tropical Travelogue. A couple of tiny little shells, some bling. The colors are just really pretty together. And then this one is from, look at the packaging. raffia burlap baggie. This one is from Debbie. Her YouTube is Deb, right there, Deb Genealogy. Very pretty. And she has puffy clouds. I think this is cut out of that packaging foam. And look at all the little pebbles. They're mother of pearl and some seashells and birdie. Very cool. And the packaging just, it's so funky. I love it. And then the last one is mine from the Warm Tropic. Ooh, my last, too much shine, glare. There you go, but you've seen those close-ups. So everyone did a spectacular job. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to cut away, and then I'm going to come back with everyone's names cut out for the drawing for the little nifty gifty that I have. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I just wanted to give you a quick reminder. Yes, I cut them all up and folded them. And I'm using Cynthia's little candy box as the drawing. So let me remind you what's in this little package. So there's some ATC size flowers, the gypsophilium, ooh, and some 5mm rosebuds. There's some textured white ATC bases. There's a package of glassine and clear ATC envelopes. And there's a whole stash of cream color and my favorite black texture paper cover stock. I think they're like, I don't know, 30 of these and maybe 40 of these. And then a whole little stash of, oh, I should turn that light off. A whole little stash of these 6mm blings. They're faceted, really, really shiny. So that's what the little nifty gifty is. So all of the participants who delivered their ATCs are eligible. I did pull out my name and those who did not, whose packages were not received. Ooh. Overboard. And I probably should have printed them a little larger, but there we go. And the winner is Denise Evans. Right there. Congratulations, Denise. So you will be getting this little nifty gifty. That's why I didn't seal anyone's package in order for me to be able to pop this little nifty gifty to them. And then last but not least, I wanted to share some of the goodies that were sent to me. So I showed you this, and I got a pretty card, and I think this is from Tina, and she sent me some really cool rub-ons. I've never used these, so I can't wait to play with those. Then Debbie Daniels sent me her shipping money in this really cool craft envelope, which I'm totally going to use. Debbie, you need to tell us, share with us where you got this, because I would love to get some of those, because craft is one of my favorite color combinations to use. And then from Dana, who is Dana1214, she sent me these really cool magnets with the hula girls. So thank you for that. And then this is from Colleen. She made me a really pretty card. Look at that. Had a belly band on it, which I just pulled off so you could see it. And look at this. Really cool. So thank you, Colleen, for that. And I know I had mentioned that I'm in love with Janet Weed's cards. This is the reason why. So this goes into my collection of fabulous cards from Janet. I have a whole section in my little card box. Look at that. Look how cool. So I want to be her when I grow up in my card making, so thank you for that, Janet. And then Linda sent this lovely card as well. Thank you, Linda. I'm just making sure, I want to make sure that I credit everyone. And then I have this little thank you from Sandra. And she included some goodies. Oh, how cute! Look at those tiny little birdhouse charms. Very pretty. And the shiny pink bling. I have some blue like this. No, I think I sent the blue to someone. I have some black left like this. And I didn't see many in my local Michaels. But thank you so much. These are really cool. I love that. Thank you, Sandra. And I put everything in a little Ziploc bag so I don't lose anything. From Debbie also, she sent this ATC collection, a little stack of ATCs, and it's a sewing theme. And it's so cool. There's 2 of each. How cool is that? I'd never seen this before. I don't even know where to look for it at the store. But it's really cool. Little vintage images. It would be nice if I was in frame, right? I hope you guys grabbed a snack and a drink, because I know this is a long video. Oh, I love that. That's really cute. I know I overuse cute, and I apologize. Thimbles. All sorts of vintage. Oh, look at that. I totally need to make a sewing. Did we already have a sewing thing, ATC? I can't remember now. We must have at some point. Lots of vintage images. The cool thing about vintage images online is that many of them are out of copyright. There's no copyright, so you could totally mass produce them. Plus, if you're using them for personal projects, there's no issues. If you were trying to sell them, that would be a different story. Love all these patterns. So that's really cool. It's a whole stack of them, and it's from Making in the Memories. Leisure Arts, leisurearts.com. I'll check out and see where they're sold. Thank you so much. And then from Barbara Henry, and I chatted with Barbara live, so that was really nice, Barbara, to chat with you. She included a nice, very nice, sweet note. She shared these ballerina costume embellishments with me that she had gotten online, and they're really cool. I love shiny objects. I know I've said this a million times before. I must have been a crow in my former life. But look how cool these are. They're all, oh, I'm going to put my hand, there you go. They're all beads with real rhinestone set, prong set rhinestones in the middle. Really cool. So keep an eye out for this to be used in a project from me. And then to make sure there's nothing else. Oh, there is. Sophie sent me these really cool heart-shaped and flower-shaped map die cuts, which is really cool. I'll totally use those. I made a card not that long ago using some maps that I printed offline. And then Webster's Dictionary from 1963. I forgot who this is from. Oh my gosh, silly me. I think it might have slipped out of a pack, out of an envelope. So if that's from you, please let me know so I can accredit you appropriately. And let's see. Trisha, put me a nice card. I think that's it in way of, oh, maybe, I think that's it in way of nifty gifties. Hopefully I didn't forget anybody's, and I showed Jill's in the earlier section, in the earlier part of the video. So thank you, Jill. I know she has a video on how she made these, and they're so super light, I'm going to have to try that. So thank you so much for everyone's participation. I'm thrilled that at the results, everyone did such a great job. I'm actually going to put them all back into the same bag. Don't forget that your paper pantry has monthly swaps, and April is obviously already in progress, but for those of you who'd like to join us for May, I will include in the description below the theme and the color challenge for May, so if you're interested, we'd love to have you join us. If anyone has any questions, please leave me a comment. Otherwise, thank you so much for sitting through this long and detailed video. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys all have a fabulous day. Thanks for watching.